You're about to enter a world where time is torn apart and erased by the human brain. Alanna Wong is a teenager trapped in a semi-conscious world.
It's like I'm in a nightmare stage 24/7.
Every second of our lives, our brains are at work, orchestrating a multitude of complex systems to help us operate in the world. But if one slight fault appears in the mind's mechanics, our sense of time can be shattered, with life-changing consequences. An 18-year-old girl is also living a life interrupted.
We're wondering, did she drink, or are there drugs involved, or why is she behaving so oddly?
It might be difficult to get any teenager out of bed, but what's caused Alanna Wong to spend the past 4 years in spells of near hibernation?
I'm always frightened and scared. It's like you're living in hell.
Our perception of time, experiencing the past, present, and planning our future is governed utterly by our brains. But just as our minds navigate us through the passage of time, they can also fracture and destroy it. Seattle, on America's West Coast, home to 18-year-old Alanna Wong. Outwardly, she's like any ordinary teenage American girl.
There's definitely two Alannas. There's one Alanna when I'm healthy and totally, normal and happy. And then there's another Alanna where, just not sure if she's alive or not.
Most teenagers may sleep a lot, eat a lot, and throw tantrums.
Stop. Stop.
But for Alanna Wong, all this behavior is taken to an extraordinary extreme. Since the age of 14, she suffered from a strange and rare sleeping disorder, which is robbing her of time.
In the last year, I've been sick about 200 days, maybe a little bit more than that. Many of my days are complete blanks. I'd say I've missed a good 2-3 years of my life.
So what's happening to make Alanna, an otherwise healthy teenager, lose so much time? As a young child, Alanna displayed no remarkable signs of ill health or any psychological problems. But by the age of 14, her behavior began to worry her parents.
She would sleep 15 to maybe 18 hours a day in the early episodes. At first it was 1 to 3 days. Then they became 5 to 12 days long.
We couldn't understand why she was sleeping so much. And so we would try to get her up to school, try to, get her to class. And she just couldn't do it. There's just no way that she could do it. And we didn't understand why.
And sometimes, even when Alanna did attend school, the days became a blur.
She didn't remember, going to school or what the assignments were or that she's already done something.
Alanna would have spells of being a perfectly healthy student, like her sister, a talented tennis player. Yet increasingly, she began falling into longer periods or episodes of the condition.
The first couple days, I'll get this feeling and it's just not right in my mind. Like everything feels fuzzy and cloudy. And then, bam, I just fall sick, really sick. And I'm really deep in it. And then that's when I usually don't remember anything.
Gradually, Alanna and her family were slipping into a world where days, weeks, and now months are lost. But stranger still, when in the grip of the illness, Alanna is losing time even when she is apparently wide awake.
When I'm awake, it's like I'm sleeping still. It's like I'm in a nightmare stage 24/7.
And excessive sleeping becomes the least bizarre aspect of Alanna's behavior.
Alanna, stop.
What? Alanna, please.
She's very young, very young.
I can do what I want.
There are times where I have felt like she has reverted back into infancy.
Alanna.
I am aware that my family is there, but they don't seem like real to me. Nothing seems real.
Go away!
Are they really here, or am I dreaming this? It's like, am I dead or am I alive?
It's just completely different. It's not even the same person. She just doesn't know. She doesn't know how she's behaving. She doesn't have any memory of her episodes, and she can't help it.
Alanna.
What?
Relax, please.
And it's this strange, trance-like behavior which confused doctors for years.
At first, they thought it was major depression. At that point, she was admitted into a hospital for nearly 2 weeks, and they thought she had possible schizophrenia.
Many of the features, depression, altered sleeping patterns, increased eating, many of them are given psychiatric diagnoses first. It's thought that they've got a psychiatric illness.
But a psychiatric illness was ruled out when 9 months ago, Alanna was diagnosed with the rare sleep disorder Kleine Levin Syndrome, or KLS. It was first identified in the 1920s, and there are currently around only 500 known sufferers in the world. Because it's so rare, knowledge about KLS is limited.
This is a very difficult syndrome to diagnose because there's no specific diagnostic test. We suspect it's something to do with the thalamus and hypothalamus. We know this is the part of the brain that controls various of the automatic functions of the brain, the sleep-wake cycle, hunger. It typically affects adolescents, and in Kleine Levin syndrome, this cycle seems to go wrong.
Case studies suggest that the illness disappears after approximately 12 years. But with her symptoms intensifying and her episodes of illness becoming longer, Alanna's life is still on hold.
I haven't been going to school for a long time. I've been 4 days this quarter. I had to give up everything, my whole life. It's just all my dreams, are diminishing. I feel like I'm in a dream. It feels like I'm in a dream. I feel like I'm in a dream.
18-year-old Alanna Wong's illness sees her switch from normality to a childlike state.
It's just unbelievable. It's two completely different people.
Stop, please.
It's hard to believe that an 18-year-old woman can act like a, little kid, like a 4-year-old or 3-year-old.
Why does it do that?
How can your brain be that powerful?
Throw it away!
To just totally change your personality and, change your voice?
And other aspects of Alanna's behavior spin out of control. An accomplished sportswoman, she should be attending university on a tennis scholarship. But with her condition, she craves only sleep and food.
She'll wake up and she'll demand to eat immediately. And 2 hours later, she'll scream for me again. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. It wasn't enough.
And I don't remember that. I have no memory of, eating when I'm sick. Physically, I'll gain anywhere from 5 to 15 pounds each episode. And for me, I've always been in shape. I used to go to the gym every single day and play tennis, and now, oh my gosh, it's so hard to wake up and not be able to fit in any of my jeans or, my shirts. It's really hard.
Alanna's family are hoping a brain scan will support the diagnosis that she is suffering from the rare sleep disorder Kleine Levin Syndrome. If she is, it means her symptoms should one day fade.
It's taking over her life right now. This illness is so devastating because she doesn't have to get back once or twice or 3 times, but continually to see her brain to make sure there's no structural problems. I wouldn't need to worry, oh, could it be a brain injury? Could it be some other kind of problem? She always does wake up, and she always comes back. So...
Today, for the first time, Alanna will undergo a scan while she's suffering from her unusual symptoms.
I'm a little worried about her behavior down there at the hospital. I'm always leery of going into hospitals when she's sick because we've had horrible experiences with that. I am a little worried about her not being able to tolerate the scan.
Alanna and her family have faced years of uncertainty about the exact cause of her debilitating condition. Today's journey could see them answer the mystery of Alanna's brain and provide hope for what her future holds. 18-year-old Alanna Wong has spent 4 years with a condition that sees her drift in and out of the world, losing days and weeks to an uncontrollable craving for sleep and strange childlike behavior.
I knew I wasn't a bad person, and I knew I didn't have like behavioral issues or anything. I just didn't understand like why these episodes would come.
Today, for the first time, she's going to undertake a brain scan while she's in the grip of the illness. The results could support her diagnosis, that she has the rare sleep disorder Kleine Levin Syndrome. There are only around 500 known sufferers in the world. If she does have KLS, it means Alanna's symptoms should fade in adulthood, and one day she can lead a normal life.
How you doing? Hi.
The testing will be conducted by neuroradiologist Dr. Bart Keogh.
She carries a diagnosis of Kleine Levin syndrome. What we're doing is combining essentially the best clinical order to help support or not support her diagnosis.
Dr. Keogh and his team are going to put Alanna through a variety of tests in an fMRI machine. She'll be asked to respond to a series of visual and sound signals, and the scan will capture the changes in blood flow to specific areas in Alanna's brain.
Okay, so do you see any instructions now?
Yeah,
Look at the center of the screen. Great.
To try and identify whether Alanna does have Kleine Levin syndrome, Dr. Keogh and his team will be paying particular attention to areas known as the thalamus and hypothalamus.
This next scan is almost 2 minutes. Here we go.
The egg-shaped thalamus is vital for processing almost all the information our senses pick up from the world around us, while the hypothalamus is involved in managing our sleeping and eating cycles, actions which seem haywire in Alanna's symptoms.
The next set of pictures, okay?
After 3 hours, Alanna's ordeal is over. Dr. Keogh has the scans he needs.
I don't like the noise.
I know.
In medicine in general, you can never tell anyone what's going to happen. You can only tell them what is probably going to happen, and I think that's a critical issue. It's a critical issue for the family, to be able to have expectations about what will probably occur, because it makes their lives really a lot better. Even if it's something bad, it is better to know what is probably going to happen.
I don't know why. My head hurts.
Comparing today's results with scans from when Alanna was healthy reveal a clear difference in blood flow to a crucial area of her brain.
There are physiologic features associated with Kleine Levin syndrome. One of them is decreased perfusion, which means decreased blood flow. And what you can see is there's about a 15% decrease in blood supply. That's sort of critical because the thalamus is sort of central to the brain. So anatomically, it sits in the middle of the brain. And from a functional viewpoint, it is also central. Virtually, not everything, but virtually everything going up or coming down, going in or going out has to go through it.
The scans show that Alanna's thalamus, the area essential for normal sleep and wake functioning, is lacking in activity when she's suffering her symptoms. This is the news Alanna's parents have been looking for.
The information we have is consistent with Kleine Levin Syndrome, which hopefully will help in terms of sort of thinking about it and dealing with it. So, are you okay?
It's wonderful.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's wonderful.
Yeah, it's a big deal. Yeah.
It's almost kind of a catch-22 situation. We're kind of happy that she has it. But then, you know,
I'm sad.
we don't want her to, we're sad that
For
she
Alanna
does
that
have
she's
it.
ill.
But we know what it is, KLS. Alanna did so good today. I'm so proud of her. She did a really good job.
Now I get lasagna.
Yeah, give lasagna. What's for dessert? What do you want for dessert?
I don't know.
There's no known cure, and drugs have limited effects on alleviating the symptoms. But the realization that Alanna has Kleine Levin Syndrome provides hope that her attacks will one day fade.
I've missed school, social events, vacations. I've missed a lot in life. A lot.
From the instant we're born to our last moments, we rely on the human mind to guide us through time.
The brain is an incredible organ that, for the most part, we take completely for granted. Every day we do complex things, from getting out of bed, having breakfast, going to work, coming home again. The brain does all of these things. It's only when something goes wrong that we become critically aware of how vulnerable an organ it is.
And when the brain betrays us, we face losing our past, present, and future.